What's going on, y'all? Random live stream. Well, I guess you could kind of expect a live stream on Sundays from your boy. Errol Spence took off his eye patch. Errol Spence took off that eye patch. Yeah, hold up. So Spence is back, huh? That's what it's looking like to me. Looking like Errol Spence is back, ready to get back to work. You see all this action that's going down while he on the sidelines. He want to get a piece of that. But this is also an open discussion live stream as well. But this is the main topic, of course, Errol Spence Jr. He's looking back. He's looking back. He's looking like he's back. Wait, I got the video for y'all of the truth, Errol Spence and his eyeball. I mean, this dude is Wolverine. Okay? He gonna have to forget the truth. Call him Wolverine. Errol Wolverine Spence. That's what we gonna call him. Errol Wolverine Spence, man. Because that motherfucker heals like a motherfucker. What's going on, everybody? Hit that like button for your boy. We go get this stream cooking. You says young billionaire salute. He says young Aj Spence versus Ugas in March or April. Well, we go see. We go see because Ugas is looking like he got to fight Stanionis, and Stanionis could beat that guy. Stanionis could beat him. I think Stanionis could beat Ugas. Ugas better be on his A game against that kid. But yeah, Spence is hold on, let me see if I can get another you said Ugas will beat Spence. You said something not right. I don't want to see Ugas as many too. Hold up. Yeah, because Spence he took off his eye patch. Now which eye was it? You know what I'm saying? Who knows which eye it really is? But whatever the case, he looked like he rehydrated and everything, you know. He says Boxing Guru says I don't want to see Ugas Manny 2 and Spence beats Ugas. I don't know. Salute to Baby Juju. I see you in there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, Tac Tac says ain't nothing wrong with his eye. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's saying nothing wrong with his eye. I don't know. That was pretty quick, right? I'm not sure. I mean, I heard that they caught it before. You know, you're hearing different things that they caught it before it got really, really bad. You know, he's already, seemed like he recovered. Ain't no telling when he'll be able to get back in the gym and start, sparring with contact and everything. But whatever the case, man, this dude is fucking Wolverine. I'll tell you that. But is Spence a damaged fighter? Fuck. I mean, shit. If it was anybody else, I'll say that, yeah. But Spence is like Wolverine, so we might have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, this dude could survive Ferrari flippings and all types of shit. Get fucked up and still come fight and fuck you up. He said, I'm a savage EJ. Yeah, that's savage EJ. I don't know. I don't know about that, Tac Tac. I don't know. I don't know. Because that's a quick turnaround, man. Maybe the science for that whole eye procedure got a lot better over time. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But what else going on in boxing, you guys? This is an open discussion as well. We could talk about EJ, of course, but we could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. He says Spence went to the AA. Now he's clean. Now he's ready. Oh my goodness, y'all coming for him? Yep, he was a savage. EJ was a savage, man. He said he'll be back. He seemed like a pretty. He seemed like he's pretty confident in his in himself as far as not as far as fighting Crawford, but as far as his body. He seemed like he's pretty confident that he'll be able to bounce back. But I don't know, man. Shit like that takes a lot out of you. Gerald Fields said they're gonna pick that eye apart. Yeah, I know, right? They're gonna be going for his eye. Sonny Chiba says Spence shenanigans is holding up the division. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you guys too, by the way. Come back. Who you think he was fight? Who he fighting? I don't know. Spence will probably go try to go after Ugas on one of the big dogs. He may even hop on Stanionis if Stanionis beats Ugas. But it ain't really too many options for Spence other than Crawford, man. I think at this point all roads is leading to Terrence Crawford. I think all roads is leading to Terrence Crawford. Y'all out of there. President, he's running for president, so he's up out of there. So who is there for Spence now? Crawford's looking like he's the money fight. At PB in the welterweight division right now. So I put again that 4 million plus pay per view. And against Spence, I believe his guarantee was like 2. So yeah. Yeah. But they say that they got them hidden purses behind the scenes and shit, so ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. You said, or what's next for Virgil Ortiz? He said, let's talk about Canelo and Plant. Okay, we could do that, Boxing Guru. Canelo Plant. I mean, I got Plant. I'm rooting for Plant. Ain't nothing really personal with Canelo. I'm just rooting for Plant. I'm just rooting for Plant. I think it'll be better for boxing if Plant won. It'll be better. They'll shake things up too. Shake things up big time. He can win that fight. He just got to do the work. But he could definitely win that fight. We gonna see how it looks too, man. The spotlight has been shown on Team Alvarez. Um, I don't know. We gonna see. You said I think Plants lacks power. Yeah, he don't really need power though, bro. He don't need the power. He got enough power. He got enough power to keep Canelo honest. He's not he don't need power like that to beat Canelo. I mean, he has the ability to beat him. You know what I'm saying? Triple G had all the power in the world. Guess what? It still didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit really don't matter, man. He just gotta go out there and do the work. He has the length, he has the height, he has the reach, he has the speed, the foot speed. He has a lot of advantages in the fight. He don't have the experience. Canelo has a lot of experience, and he tends to figure you out as he's walking you down. But I think if Plant comes to fight, man, he can win. I mean, they fighting on PBC, so I doubt PBC will give Canelo Alvarez $40 million for them to beat up on they guy they building up, the American white boy that they building up. You know what I'm saying, to lose Canelo Alvarez. That'd be fucking crazy. So they go give Caleb Plant a fair shake in that fight. We got the white American that we're building, and if Caleb Plant beats him, that'll get a lot of those guys that's turned to MMA over the years back to box. Like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes are wrestlers and shit, but they see a guy that can box. They're like, oh shit, he beat Canelo. That guy, Caleb Plant, he's from Tennessee. They gonna hop on the bandwagon and shit. And then we're gonna see a rematch too, because Canelo has a rematch clause, and it's just better for boxing. It's just better for boxing because if Canelo beats him, then what? Then what? See, Canelo fans don't want to hear that because they want him to win, 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 win. If Canelo can win, he can win. But I think it'll be better if we had like a little series going on, like kind of like how he did with Triple G. You know what I'm saying? You said should Bud stay with Top Rank? I was waiting for that question. Should Bud stay with Top Rank or leave? Um, Man, dude, like I said, that changes everything for me, man. Um, I don't know. That's why I said all roads leading to Bud right now. This is the biggest fight in the welterweight division right now. This is the only fight really for Sean Porter right now that really made sense. It just took WBO to get things going. So I think that yeah, I think they need to go ahead and I don't know, man. I don't know if he should stay with Top Rank. I think free agency would be the best option still. I'm not sure if PBC would even be the best option right now either though. Just because it's uncertain. It's too uncertain with PBC. These guys don't be healthy. They be fucking up and shit. I did a video on Facebook the other day. I wanted to post it on YouTube, but I don't know. I was cursing a lot, and I don't really like doing all that. But I posted it, and I blamed the Spence fans for the fight not happening. And the reason why I blame the Spence fans for the fight not happening with him and Crawford, and it probably won't happen. Spence probably won't be the same guy, and I blame his fans. Why? Because if his fans was pressuring him to fight Crawford, Errol Spence will have a motivation. He'll be motivated to make sure he stays in shape, make sure he stays disciplined and ready to compete with Terrence Crawford. But by them protecting him from Crawford, he was able to get lax, go out party, be drinking, hanging out with his mans, dancing in the club, doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because his fans was protecting him. But if they wasn't protecting him, he had to get up on his ass and make sure he was in his best shape and his best condition to deal with Terrence Crawford because he knew he was coming. But see, his fans protected the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that shit didn't happen. So that's why I said I blame the fucking fans. You said Eddie Hearn gonna throw the bag at Bud. No, I don't know, man. Eddie Hearn ain't got nobody over there for him to fight, bro. Eddie Hearn don't got nobody at welterweight. Virgil Ortiz, Crawford can go around. He can bounce around. Maybe fight Verge. Then maybe go back to Top Rank, fight Josh Taylor. Then go to PBC and fight one of their guys. Free agency would be the best option for Terrence Crawford. He don't need to stay at one entity. I don't even think PBC will be the best option because it don't seem like those guys know when they go fight. It don't seem like they know when they go fight a lot of times. And then he could be on the shelf like Gary Russell Jr. for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. Honestly, you guys, I don't even think Bud's going to be going to PBC. I don't think he's going to be going. He was in Dubai for a reason. And yeah, I'll just say that. He was in Dubai for a reason, people. So that leads me to believe that he may not be going with PBC on a permanent type of deal. It may be some, fight by fight type of situation. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Classic Metal. It's no guarantee, man. Hell, Keith Thurman can't even get Errol Spence in the ring. But Keith Thurman's been bullshitting anyway, though. Keith Thurman, he's been bullshitting for a while now. Hit that like button for your boy. Keith Thurman been bullshitting for a while, man. I don't even consider him really a top 3 welterweight or anything no more. Honestly, I'm not about to give him that. I'm not about to do that. Nope. Because there's some guys right now that could probably whoop his ass, man. And we going off of old shit because he's sitting back holding on to it. You know what I'm saying? He get up in there and struggle with a Josecito Lopez and shit. And nah, bro. Nah. Then he come up here and fighting tune-ups and shit. I'm not, nah. Keith Thurman is probably like top 5 guy right now. He's gotten better at his trash talk and his sitting on the sidelines. Errol Spence could fight Keith Thurman. That's who Spence could fight. He could fight Keith. I don't see why he wouldn't fight Keith. But now he hate Keith Thurman. He don't want to fight him. He hate him. You know what I'm saying? Who else you gonna fight? Ugas got to deal with Stanionis in 100 some days. They got to make that fight in 100 some days. You don't want to deal with the boogeyman. Pacquiao about to be running for president. You don't want to deal with the baby boogeyman Boots. So who you gonna fight, Spence, when you come back? And let's be honest, any fight gonna be a tough fight. Any fight gonna be a tough fight. It gets harder when you're the champion. You said Kell Brook versus Thurman is a good farewell fight for both. Man, Keith Thurman ain't about to fight nobody like that, bro. Keith Thurman, he ain't about to fight Kell Brook. I don't even know why they didn't fight. Sonny Chiba says, what do you think about Shakur's next fight? I think it's a good one, man. Um, it's unfortunate. I like both of those dudes a lot. I'm rooting for the old dog in this one, though. Even though I think Shakur's that guy, but I'm rooting for Jamil in this fight, man. And he's a good guy. He's a good dude. It's hard to root against that guy. So I'm rooting for Jamil to pull it off. No slight against Shakur. I'm a big fan of Shakur. He probably be mad if he motherfucker saying that shit. He probably see a lot of people saying that, but I think a lot of people was turned off by Shakur. You know, this Shakur that we seeing is probably the real Shakur. You know, maybe he should have been that little nasty bad boy from early on. You know, that part would have, they would have been able to kind of sell that. But hey, better late than never. So this fight with Jamil should be good though. Jamil always in shape. He look ready to go. Shakur looking kind of puffy, but we gonna see. You know, he got the little rapper chick, the cute little rapper chick. He probably been busting nuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if Shakur, comes in shape and ready to go. He been eating chicken and shit with Canes and shit. So we gonna see what Shakur go do, man. You know, kid is phenomenally talented. Probably one of the most talented guys in the game today. But he got to stay focused. That's all I'm gonna say. He got to stay focused. Jamil could possibly pull some shit off on him. IBF might order some shit. That's right. Because Virgil is ranked high in all these sanction bodies right now. So Virgil has options. They go reward this kid for his hard work. So he's going to be he may get mandated by the IBF to fight Spence because Spence hasn't fought a mandatory in a while. You know what I'm saying? And woo, that's a tough mandatory fight for Spence. I ain't gonna lie. Virgil Ortiz is a really, really good young fighter, man. Really, really good jab. He thinks. He's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. I don't know if he could beat Boots or anything like that, but um, I think if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's gonna be a problem for a lot of people. Boxing Guru says Hearing beat Shakur. Man, a lot of people is rooting for Hearing, man. Hey, Ryan Garcia's man. Anytime you see Ryan, all he's doing is showboating on the fucking IG and shit, man. He ain't a real. I don't. He's fighting Jojo Diaz, I guess. So I mean, I guess that's a good fight. Hope Jojo Diaz whoop his ass. But if it looks like a funny fight, then hey, Jaime Manguia been ducking a lot of smoke, Mr. Classic Metal. I seen that. Who he turned down? I mean, it made Jaime Manguia, man, whatever, man. Maybe it's Eric Morales telling him not to take these fights. Salute to my man Drizzy KO in the building. Hit that like button for your boy. He says, after Sean, they gonna say Bud ducking Boots. That's gonna be next. Yeah, they gonna be all over Bud, bro. They gonna be all over Terrence once he beats Sean. They gonna be all over him. They gonna move the goalposts to something else. They gonna move it to Boots, and then Bud gonna be forced to fight in Boots because they gonna say, well, Sean Porter was already beat up and Sharp Warren and Spence already beat him up. They running out of excuses. They starting to run out of excuses, and they looking real desperate. They might as well just give it up and enjoy the dude while we got him. Fucking dickheads. He's not running around playing defense. You know what I'm saying? He's not running around stealing still in, you know what I'm saying? He comes to fucking fight. He's not robbing a bank or none of that bullshit. He's coming up in there and he's fucking fighting. He don't wait till you get on pay-per-view to start fucking boxing and shit. Y'all motherfuckers better enjoy Terrence Crawford while we got him. Y'all better enjoy Deontay Wilder while we got him. Because a lot of these dudes ain't healthy and shit. They be falling off and shit. Getting old. Your favorite fighter gets old. They get old. He said, but Bud lacks defense. I won't say he lacks defense. I think he's way more offensive minded than he is defensive minded. I don't think Sean Porter has nothing for him, man. Honestly. And the only advantage Sean has is if he's really way stronger than him, man. And I don't think that's the case anymore. Sean Porter's gonna be running in shit, getting hit with shit. Hopefully it's just not a boring fight. Hopefully Sean comes to fight. We know Bud comes to fight. And once you hit him, he really gonna be ready to fight. Look how big Hellenia's glove is. That dude is a fucking monster, man. Yep, him and Bomb Squad been training for a while now. Yeah, Porter is open to get hit, GK. All the time. All the time. And what does Terrence Crawford do? Hit you. And he puts his punches together. He's one of the few guys today. Let me think who puts his punches together. If you think about it, all the guys, the top guys on the pound list are guys that really put punches together. Lomachenko was the guy that puts combinations and punches together. Canelo, Bud, Inoue. Guys that really put shots together. More than 2 to 3 punches. They like, bam, 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 bam. You got dudes that one shot. Instead of one. Man, you gotta throw them hands, man. You ain't gonna do shit. Floyd Mayweather got away with that shit because the judges knew what to look for in the Floyd Mayweather fight. And plus, he made it clearly obvious that he was just so much better than you. You know what I'm saying? He'll make you miss and make you pay, and it was obvious that you missed. So Floyd can get away with fighting like that, pot shotting and pity patting and playing around with you and shit, not even trying to hit you hard. He can get away with that because he was just so fucking good defensively. He says, YSM Sports Media salute. He says it's time to get into work, get back to boxing. He says Bud's open to get hit too. It's gonna be a fight. Yeah, he gonna be open to get hit. But it ain't gonna matter though. Because Sean's getting stopped. It's gonna be feel like his head gonna be hurting. It's gonna be like he's getting hit in the head with hammers. It's gonna be like how he got beat up with Paulie. He said, "Who do I think is Mayweather's toughest opponent?" My favorite Mayweather fight is the Cotto one. Big Cotto fan. That was my favorite Mayweather fight. But the toughest guy, the guy I felt that gave him the toughest fight, man, that's kind of hard to say. Because guys had good moments against him, but then after they had their little moment, he took off on them. It was over with. They couldn't. It was over. So that's hard to say. You could say Emmanuel Augustus, Castillo gave him some good work. I mean, some guys gave Floyd some good work, man. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Maidana even gave him a rough, rugged fight, depending on how you look at it. It's hard to say. I don't know. Maybe Cotto, bro. Cotto really made Floyd work for that. I thought that was a really good fight. That was a good ass fight right there. Mayweather versus Cotto. That was a fight. That was a fight. It's hard to say, bro. Honestly, Floyd was just so he just performed so well. You think Andre Ward is gonna drop Jules? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Andre Ward is a thinking guy, bro. Andre Ward is a thinking guy. He probably sees shit um in Canelo style that Plant could possibly exploit, and he's probably drilling it in him. You know what I'm saying? Plant can win that fight, man. I'm telling you, it's all set up for Plant to win. They did not give Canelo Alvarez $40 million for them to beat their guy. They did not do that. That's not how they go. So if Caleb Plant goes out there and outboxes Canelo, he might get the clean decision, man. And we know nobody gets a clean decision on Canelo, but Canelo's fighting in hostile territory. This ain't his home. This ain't his turf. This ain't Golden Boy. This ain't Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? Just PBC. And Canelo trying to, snatch that belt real quick, get that bag, and run off to greatness. So yeah, Canelo might get bamboozled. Drizzy KO says Crawford defense is underrated. I've seen him hurt multiple guys times with after dodging punches. I hardly ever seen him get hit with. No, he don't get hit with combinations at all. Boy might get hit because he gets overly aggressive and he likes to fight, so he gets hit. But he don't be getting his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? He don't be getting his ass kicked. You go get hit. It's a fight, man. I mean, damn, the standard's that high. They say Crawford defense is whack, but what's the punch stats on this guy? Anybody got the numbers? The punches landed on Crawford in the fight. I mean, let's look at the numbers. Fuck what you seeing. Let's look at the numbers. Because when you see him get hit, oh shit, he got hit. Yeah, that's the only time he got hit. That's the reason why you remember it. That's the only time he fucking got hit. So let's look at the numbers with Crawford. I need to go pull that up because people always talk about his defenses. Like, yeah, he gets hit. So what? He comes to fucking fight, man. We had enough defense for the past decade with Floyd Mayweather. Let's see some offense now. The fuck? I love that defense shit. Don't get it twisted. But it's time for some offense. Shit. They complain that Floyd didn't throw enough punches, didn't fight enough. Now we got a guy like Boy who throws punches, but they say he get hit too much. I mean, what the fuck? Let these dudes fight. You go get hit. You go get hit in the ring, man. God, I hate Floyd Mayweather set the bar so high with that defense shit. He set the bar too high to where you can't even get hit with a jab no more. Come on, man. That's like the fastest punch. How you go? I mean, yeah, okay, you got hit with a good jab. Oh, man, he got hit with a jab. I mean, it's a fucking jab, bro. Salute Pito Fresco Bar. What's going on, bro? D-Lo 404 Boxer. Salute. Y'all go subscribe to my boy D-Lo 404 Boxer. Oh, no, that'd be a bad idea, Tac, for them to make Canelo Spence. That'd be horrible. I don't even think Canelo will be interested in that, man. Because the fighters probably see Spence as kind of damaged goods, bro. I know the fans don't like to talk about that, but the fighters may see him as like he may be damaged goods, man. Because no matter what, that eyes go always be in question, and dudes that could always be a target for guys. It's going to always have to be something Spence going to have to worry about. He may have to change up his style a little bit. I don't know if Spence has that type of dimensions to be able to really change up his style to where you can't even hit him in the eye no more. Yeah, GK, that's a horrible fight. Yeah, man, there's highlight videos of Bud all over the internet, dude. Of his defense, of his offense, all types of shit, man. He put in some good work. You know what I'm saying? Human highlight reel. People be hating. Terence Crawford got a nice compilation of fucking action in his fights. I know. I'm a guy who puts together highlight videos and shit. That dude got a lot of good shit you can put together with him. A lot. I tried to do one with Spence, man, but it's just not as it. He just don't got enough. Those guys don't got enough. They don't got enough. Yeah, Canelo Spence makes absolutely no sense, boxing guru. It makes no sense. That'd be a horrible idea. He says, is Spence the new Thurman? I mean, is he, bro? I don't know. Thurman falling apart, you know? I don't know. I think Spence shouldn't come back to 147. I think if Spence comes back, he need to go up to 154 or make a 152. Have a Canelo weight. I mean, a Spence weight. Since these dudes like Canelo can make his own weight classes, let's go ahead and let Spence make his own weight class too. Fuck it. Y'all wanna y'all welterweights like Porter and Thurman, y'all guys that may be too small for 154, which I think they are. Honestly, them little ass there'll be some short ass 154 pounders. Spence go ahead and make 152 division so they can go and fight up there and shit. Since Canelo can do that shit, okay, if Canelo can do it, then Spence can do it. Fuck it. That's how we go play that. Make Spence wait. Because Spence ain't gonna be able to fight 147 like he's supposed to, man. He ain't gonna be doing shit no down there no more. He ain't gonna have no strength. What strength he gonna have? What strength? D'Lo says Canelo don't care. He'll be glad to fight Spence at 160, but not Andre Charles. Yeah, Canelo wants the advantages, man. Canelo wants all the advantages. Canelo changed Mexican boxing, man. He changed Mexican boxing. I'm gonna get one of my boys on here. He a real Mexican boxing fan, man. He don't like all the bullshit. And Canelo changed that shit, man. Like they don't care no more. Canelo fans, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They cheat and none of that. They don't care. Look at the comments. I got crazy comments from these dudes saying whatever. But your boy Bushido racist because I'm calling you out on their bullshit. I'm like, bro, that's not how y'all supposed to get down. That's not how y'all get down. Like if a black fighter tests positive, we gotta hold them accountable, man. And usually they have to deal with the repercussions. They usually have to serve their time and all that other shit. But Oscar Valdez got a slap on the wrist. And then y'all come, you got the nerve to come on here and say, we lie, we cheat, we steal. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. He's Mexican, so I don't care. I ride with my race regardless. Okay, that's cool, but damn. So when you see me rooting for Deontay Wilder, I don't want to hear you say shit. It got so bad that they come off as like almost like pack cars, almost like just delusional shit, man. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. That's another reason why it'd be good for Plant to win. So they can sit their asses down. Bud is a true finisher, yeah. What makes Crawford so good to me is his fucking instincts, bro. Dude got really good instincts. Really good fighting instincts. And that's why you don't never really hear me. Like I don't really like to do breakdowns too much. Oh yeah, his jab is good. Blah, blah. Yeah, he can do the 1-2, and then he can follow up with the hook. Now I don't like doing all that. Why? Because in a fight, that shit's situational as hell, man. I've been in the ring. I've done shit. That shit's situational. You gotta see certain things when you're in there and shit. You gotta see it to be. It's not like no. It's just too situational, man. And a guy like Crawford has really good instincts, really good fighting instincts, good instincts. Just a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Not just a good boxer, but a good fighter. Floyd Mayweather had really good instincts too, with cat-like reflexes. His instincts was more on the defensive side. But Floyd Mayweather had really good instincts. Pacquiao do too, but his shit is based off of speed mostly, and he's kind of slowing. He's slowing down as we saw. But Pacquiao, man, that motherfucker get punched still. You saw what he did to Ugas? Like I didn't see anything in that fight where it was like, oh shit, he hit Ugas hard. Nah, it was nothing like that. Them little blitzing shots, man, that shit lumped Ugas up, boy. That dude got some thunder in them little hands. AJ, oh. That's a good question, GK. He says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for AJ Usyk? As of right now, probably like a 3. But as the as the fight gets closer, I'll be a little more excited. You know, the reason why I'm not excited about AJ, you guys, is because, and I like Joshua, man, but I'm not excited about the guy because he don't show no, like, I don't know, man. He's too timid. Like, okay, you hell bent on fighting Fury. Okay, but what about Wilder? What if Wilder beats Fury? You gonna want to fight him too? Like, I want AJ to be that guy. Like, okay, I want to conquer the world. I want to be the number one heavyweight in the world. I want to fight Fury, and then I still want to fight Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Fury to do my dirty work for me. I want to still fight him. Nah, AJ don't got that type of heart, that type of fighting spirit. Nah, he's praying that Tyson Fury beats Wilder, so he don't have to deal with that. The difference between Fury and Wilder, while we on that, the difference is Wilder's a fucking athlete. He's a freak athlete, right? So he can afford to get away with a lot of things that a lot of boxers can't get away with. This is probably why they don't like him too much, right? Wilder's a freakish athlete. He can do all kinds of shit. He got otherworldly power. A guy like Tyson Fury, who may be the more skilled fighter, more IQ, fighting background, etc., he's not the athlete that Wilder is. So Tyson Fury, all this time, should have been really, 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 really taking care of himself. But he hasn't. He hasn't. He gets fucked up. He gets COVID, all types of other shit. Right? He's getting beat up in camp. He likes to party. You know, he don't take care of himself. He's not an athletic guy. He's not athletic. He should have been taking care of himself to complement them skills that he has. So when he gets in the ring with Wilder, it's going to be a totally different fight from the first two. Watch. Wilder is a superior athlete. Fury should have been really taking care of himself. And y'all know I don't like Fury. But that guy, a guy like him, should have been really taking care of himself. You can't get by no more on dirty tricks now. The cat's out the bag. Cat's out the bag. Yeah, AJ don't want to fight Wilder like that, bro. He don't want to fight him. Like, okay, let's say Wilder beats Fury. Are you going to fight him and unify with Wilder? He got the belt again. No, he's not. Watch. He's not. He's hoping and praying that Tyson Fury gets the job done, man. He's hoping and praying. He says he got Usyk. Kush the Greatest says he got Usyk. I mean, shit, dude. Usyk can win that fight, man. Usyk don't know how to lose. Usyk don't know how to lose, y'all. Usyk don't know how to lose. He's an undefeated fighter. He's a proven fighter, pound for pound fighter. He's gonna come in there with the best game plan. He's gonna come in there in top shape. All that shit. We ain't gotta worry about none of that. But could he deal with AJ? AJ looking in really good shape too, though. Slim down, going for speed this fight. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. I think Usyk had enough time to kind of get used to being a heavyweight. He'll still be the smaller heavyweight, but he got the good footwork. He throws a lot of punches. And if AJ getting hit upside his head, he ain't gonna like that shit. We know AJ don't like to get hit. So Usyk started throwing them hands, thumping them upside his head. AJ may say, "Man, fuck this shit." Man, I don't know. I hope AJ wins though, just so AJ could. I want to see what AJ go do. Because if Wilder beats Fury, You gonna have to see Wilder again. He don't want to come to America either. That's my other beef. I'm glad we're still talking about because he don't want to come to America, man. Lennox Lewis understood that he had to come to America to really make his mark in boxing. He had to come here, and Lennox Lewis did that. But AJ wanted to keep it over there where he's comfortable and shit, bro. You need to come out your comfort zone. I need to see that first Ruiz fight still vividly in my memory, man. The nervousness on this guy's face, man. He looked like he's about to shit himself when he's about to fight Ruiz, man. You need to conquer that shit, bro. I need to see you come back over here and conquer that shit. You need to fight in America. Tyson Fury doing it. You know what I'm saying? Look how big this motherfucking Hellenius is, dude. That's crazy as hell. Wilder's 6'7". Look how big this guy is. Yeah. I can't wait, man. I love heavyweight boxing. People like, yeah, his technique. Your technique, and your boy Bushido all about the technique and shit, right? But when it comes to heavyweight fighting, fuck that shit. Trying to look pretty, you get knocked out just like that. Playing around trying to look cute, get knocked out just like that. Fuck all that. You have the best technique in the world, don't matter if you're getting hit in the fucking face. Look at Fury, man. Come on, man. You should have been taking care of yourself, bro. Your body's huge. Your body's huge. Your body's huge, Fury. Come on, man. Fury fans been pretty quiet too. They've been quiet. They nervous. I know. You nervous. You did a lot of shitting on this guy for months and shit. You see Tyson Fury ain't the most disciplined guy. He's not doing things they need. This guy Wilder been training like a monster for this dude for 2 years now. And y'all see that he hasn't been really taking care of himself. He's been coming up with excuses and lying to you. You hate Wilder so much, you'll still try to ride with Fury to the end, but deep down you know it may be the end. It may be the end. That this windmill Wilder guy gonna beat Tyson Fury and shit. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what Wilder. I can't wait to see how Wilder looks. That's what people most excited to see. How Wilder's gonna look in that fight. That's what the fans want. They want to see how Wilder looks and did his training pay off? I think him being the athlete that he is, I think he did. I think he could. Hit that like button for your boy Bushido. What's cracking, everybody? It's open topic discussion. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence revealed that his eye is okay. Eyes back, says Mr. Spence. Salute to my boy Damone Daniels in the building. He says Usyk gonna outbox him. Yeah, man, he ran for the hills. He said, I don't think AJ knows how to fight rough. Man, AJ just AJ, man. AJ, I don't know, man. I like AJ too, man, but I just question his heart, man. Honestly, I do. I question his heart. I need to see him fight in America. I need to see him show interest in fighting Deontay Wilder. And AJ's that guy. Other than that, marketing machine, all that, got everything else going for him. But I need to see urgency in fighting all these dudes. Luis Ortiz, I need to see you fight him too. I need to see you fight all these guys. I need to see everybody fighting. I don't want to see you just fighting guys like Joseph Parker and like these. I don't want to see that. How come Joseph Parker ain't fight Luis Ortiz? Like, he's fighting Chisora again. Like, why you ain't just whatever, dude? Picking and choosing fights. Yeah, AJ too chinny, man. See Terry Smoot, salute. He said he got Usyk too. Who else is in their rematch clause for this fight? There's a rematch clause because AJ, I think, is the I think that kind of comes like standard when you're the champion and the fight gets mandated like that. I think that's standard, if I'm not mistaken. So a rematch clause is kind of automatic. Or is it involuntary? I think he's either. I can't remember. He says Wilder and Bud about to go full heel for the rest of their careers. Yep. Hey, Joe Joyce is. Hey, I like Joe Joyce, man. Motherfuckers sleep on Joe Joyce. Hold on, let me remove this. They sleep on Joe Joyce, man. Joe Joyce is slow, but he really put his punches together well. He got good accuracy, good work rate, good gas tank. He's pretty athletic despite him being slow. I mean, the motherfucker can do a cartwheel corkscrew with no hands, and he's like 6'7", hitting backwards flips and shit. So he has agility. He's just his hands are slow, but they so slow that they still hit you. Yeah, I think AJ. Yeah, WBO mandated Aj Usyk too, man. WBO doing a good job. WBO trying to separate themselves from the other sanction bodies now. Okay, everybody want to walk around with that green pretty belt. Okay, we gonna make the best fights in boxing then. So y'all better not do too. Y'all better be ready because we gonna make y'all fight. Hey, Damone Daniels says I'm starting to question Spence injury. This is the fastest detached retina injury in history. Man, I'm waiting. I don't see. I don't know enough about the recovery time for such an injury. Um, Spence is a mysterious dude. He gives us little hints and riddles, but we don't really know truly what's going on with this dude. I mean, there's a lot. There's still, excuse me. There's still speculation that he was capping on the whole thing. Bernard Hopkins was questioning it. There's reasons why people questioning this shit. Maybe Spence likes it this way, just to keep people talking. Because he's not about to be out here rocking the mic and shit like that. So this is his way of just trolling fans. Yep, that's what they be on. Yep, I agree, Terry. IBF and IWBO the best sanctions bodies. Yep, I agree. He said he healed miraculously. I called him Wolverine early in the video, early in the stream. I called him Arrow Wolverine Spence. I mean, forget the truth. This dude is Wolverine. Why are we still calling this dude the truth? He is Wolverine. Heals fast. This motherfucker's a saying. He said it even been 2 months. Oh man, hey. He said it ain't even been 2 months, bro. See, I haven't been keeping track of the dates, man. Be so much going on my end over here. I can't keep track of the timelines. But 2 months, bro. That's quick for an eye injury to heal up. I don't know. If he's back training again within the next week or so, I'm gonna be really questioning that shit, man. Maybe but truth be told, you guys, maybe they pulled Spence out of that fight because he just wasn't looking good in camp. He wasn't looking good. He wasn't looking good. That could be the real shit, and they had to use something other than COVID as a excuse. That could be the likely scenario, man. The ugly truth. I'm not really knocking Spence and shit, man. I like Spence, honestly. I do. You know what I'm saying? I just like the bullshit and, you know, argue and fight with his fans and shit at times. But I like Errol Spence. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the dude is Wolverine. I'm not even gonna call him Spence. Errol, I'm the truth. I'm calling him Wolverine. If anybody can do it, Spence can do it. Iron Man. His name should have been Iron Man. The fuck? They calling the wrong dudes the wrong names. He says, "Why is Spence so boring?" I think Crawford has more. Crawford and Spence both are kind of boring guys. They seem really shy still. Um, and they just really simple dudes, man. And if you've been in Nebraska, it's kind of country. The surrounding areas of Omaha is country. The Midwest is kind of country. And Spence comes from Texas, this country, like horses and shit. But Spence associated himself with the hip hop community and shit down there a little bit more though than Crawford does. Crawford don't bump shoulders with celebrities and shit too much. Somebody should hit up Bud, like, hey man, you coming out? Bring your ass out, snatch him out, take pictures with a bunch of rappers and shit like that. Then kind of increase his profile a little bit. You know, somebody need to come snatch Bud up and pull his ass out the house. That's what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to drink, you ain't got to smoke, you ain't got to do nothing. Just come on out, man. Come on, hang out with us. Hang out with Dr. Dre or something, or you know what I'm saying? Somebody, Snoop or something. Errol Wolverine Spence, bro. I'm telling you, Wolverine. Remember Wolverine? Didn't Wolverine have an eye patch with my comic book heads? And he had an eye patch at one point. Wolverine? Can't remember. Yeah. He says Hopkins know what he talking about. Yeah, Hopkins. A lot of people didn't like what Hopkins said, but he know what he talking about. He probably was on to some shit, but I mean, I would like for Hopkins to keep that energy for everybody though. Don't just come for the black dudes. You know what I'm saying? Don't just come for the black dudes. You got to keep that energy with every fucking body. Yeah, man. The pay-per-views be. I'm telling you, man. I don't. Man, they need to stop with them whack pay-per-views, man. Now I am buying Crawford Porter because it's to support those guys. Honestly, it's to support those dudes. They say that Sean Porter can't sell a family diner. They say Terrence Crawford can't sell and all that. So let's show them otherwise. But they need to also be more accessible to the fans, especially Bud. Bud need to be more accessible to the fans. Spencer should stop in on the barbershop every once in a while or something. You know what I'm saying? But Bud don't be doing that. Nah, Bud ain't a boring fighter at all, man. He's a really exciting fighter, man. Really, really exciting. He's probably one of the most exciting fighters in boxing. Canelo vs. Triple G was boring too. See, Canelo Triple G had a storyline behind it though, bro. It had a storyline. That's the difference. That's the difference sometimes with these fights, man. A storyline was built up. You know what I'm saying? The Triple G Canelo, it was a storyline built up there. So even if the fight was kind of lackluster from a technical aspect or whatever you may have you, the storyline behind it, the Canelo Triple G rivalry itself, made that fight exciting. That's why building up fights is kind of important because that's why fights like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, I mean Tyron Woodley and Logan Paul, Jake Paul was 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 exciting in a sense to where because of the build up, even though the fight was trash. Salute to my man Wayne Hennessy in the building. I see you. Oh, there's gonna be some new hurdles and excuses, man. It always is. It's gonna always be Crawford. Crawford probably won't get no real respect, man. It's gonna be a built-in excuse for everybody he fights now. Keith Thurman. Oh well, he's been inactive. Errol Spence. Oh well, he was damaged goods. Oh, Sean Porter. Oh well, he's a gatekeeper anyway. Ugas. Oh well, everybody beat him already. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he ain't gonna get no credit at 147 either. Now these fights took too long to make. These guys got damaged. They lost some steam. All types of shit. Playing around. Playing the fucking around instead of just fighting. When y'all was at y'all best, when everything was really heating up. Now you know, honestly, it's looking like Terrence Crawford is gonna be having. If Terrence Crawford beats Sean Porter in a soundly fashion, yeah, all roads go lead to Bud. Man, they gonna have to see Terrence Crawford. They gonna have to see him because it's gonna be questioned like, well, shit, this dude. Even from a casual fan, they'd be like, well, this dude beat this dude Way better than this dude did. This dude barely beat this dude, but this dude ran this dude out the ring. I want to see this dude fight this dude and see. Let's see who wins. Yep. They're gonna bring up the pay-per-view numbers. Man, none of them pay-per-view numbers be good for real. None of them, bro. Pacquiao Ugas pay-per-view numbers did terrible. Tank Davis, what's his name? Barrios, terrible. They ain't even talk about it because they did bad. 200 something buys ain't good. 200 something buys ain't good at all. In order for them to really make it work with the pay-per-view, is they gonna have to make it cheaper. $40. The Joshua Usyk fight is like what, 24.99 pounds or something like that. It's like 19.99 pounds or however you say that out there. Cheap as hell. So that's why you can get almost a million buys. Who don't got $20, $40? But then when you're talking about 60, 70, 80, 100, it's like, okay, all right, I got to get gas. I might need to get this. Is this shit really worth it? Is the undercard going to be good? You start thinking then. But if it's like 20, 25, you ain't going to think twice. I'll pay for it. Boom. I love boxing. But if they talking about $100, oh, well, shit, what's that undercard looking like? Oh, wait, who fighting? All that shit? Nah, man, come on. They don't know how to do nothing, man. These dudes need PR people. They need management. They need people they don't know how to do nothing. All these overeducated people, they seem like they can't get it. UFC figured it out, but boxing can't figure it out. They don't know how to promote their fighters. They don't know how to sell those fighters. They don't. I should get no type of copyrights or anything if I'm talking Crawford Porter. I should be able to use y'all shit. Why? Because I'm giving y'all free advertising. I'm promoting the fight for y'all for free, basically. Just from simply talking about it. But no, y'all want to hit me upside the head with copyrights and block it and take it down and shit. Boxing gets in its own way. UFC blocks and shit too, but they got their own marketing machine. They do a good job by itself. But boxing needs all the help it can get. It's too scattered out. It's too all about. Salute to everybody in the building. They can't figure it out. The Zone thought they had it, but nobody. There ain't no fights happening. So if you pay for the Zone for a whole year, which is like $100, what was you getting out of that? What did you really get? You got locked into some bullshit. He said that thumbnail. Salute to everybody in the building. Hold on, let me play the little video I got. Yeah, man. Fucking Spence, man. Fucking up. Now people thinking like, damn, this dude Wolverine out here in these streets. Oh, now I want to lag up. I had the video right here and shit, but it's lagging up now. And you pay for this too, man. This stream shit. You pay for it, and they be lagging. Yeah, see, Bud got some size on him now. Sean fucked up, man. Fucked up. Should have fought Bud when he had the belt. Bud was still trying to get acclimated to that weight. Yeah, this shit lagging up. Not to mention Crawford got a long reach too. People don't even talk about that reach advantage he gonna have. And unlike Spence, Crawford really likes to punch with you, which makes his fights exciting, which also leaves him open to get hit, which also makes his fights exciting. But Spence, when he did throw with Porter, it worked. It worked. When he threw that left hook, it worked. Or that right hook, it worked. So when you throw at Sean Porter, he leaves his hands to be down and shit when he comes in. All types of shit. That's gonna be a good fight. We're gonna see what Bud really could do, man. This is what everybody was waiting for, man. I don't want to hear no excuses when Terrence Crawford fights Sean, and then they're gonna be like, well, we need to see him do this now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we need to see him do that now. Watch, it's gonna be some more shit. It's gonna be something else. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be absolutely insane. They're gonna find somebody else. Well, he need to fight Boots now because Sean Porter was already beat up. So we need to see him fight Boots. And then he gonna have to fight Virgil Ortiz at the same night. And then we can give him credit. But really they're just mad because Errol Spence ain't where they want him to be. Deep down, deep down they know that Spence probably can't beat that dude. That's what it is. But I blame y'all. Because I've been telling you dudes. I got a whole playlist. Y'all need to be telling this dude, y'all saying the wrong things. Oh, he's the A side and 60, 40, 70, 30. Y'all want to play around with that. But I was telling you dudes, just make the fight. Make the fight. Give Spence a false sense of insecurity. Oh shit, my fans turned on me now. I need to get my shit together. I need to get ready for this Crawford guy. Let me put this bottle down and shit. I'm gonna stop hanging out with you for a little bit, you bees. I gotta get ready for this Bud dude. But nah, he was protected and he was like, nah, I can go ahead and do what I want to do because my fans got my back. Big Tex is in the house. And now he could possibly lose to a C-level fighter because if he really did get an eye injury, that mini Pacquiao clone guy in camp is likely the guy that gave him that injury. So if a motivated C-level fighter can get up in there with Spence, if he tries to take a tune-up, he could possibly lose. So Spence will have to take a tough fight just so it can already be a built-in excuse. It's a bunch of bullshit, man. These dudes. I remember Keith Thurman got his car accident years ago. Even back then, I thought that shit was cap, man. I'm like, nah, man, this dude trying to get out of this whole situation. It was too convenient. Oh shit. What these dudes really be doing this shit to get out of these fights, man? Remember that Chris Conwell dude came out a few weeks ago saying that he faked a hand injury or something to get out of a fight? Oh my god, man! What if these guys be really out here faking injuries and I mean, we knew about the faking injuries. I mean, that's something that you kind of unspoken shit. But what if they the COVID and all that? Come on, man! These dudes using that. So what if that didn't exist? Would y'all still be able to pull out of these fights? Now I do believe Figueroa had it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him really ducking no smoke. That fight with him and Fulton is gonna be a really good one. But all these other dudes, I think it's bullshit. Ryan Garcia, bullshit. It's bullshit. And see, let me cook on Ryan real quick because he came back out talking shit about Tank, talking about he'll knock out Tank, all this other shit, right? See, these dudes gave him sympathy points back when he was claiming mental illness. They was giving him sympathy, empathy. They showed compassion for their fellow boxer, and then he come out talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, do we go back and forth with this type of guy? Like what's going on with this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he really mentally ill, or is that just something that they use to get out of a fight? The whole camp looking suspect. You mean tell me one of the most prestige teams in boxing, the Alvarez team, right? Canelo Alvarez, the money man in boxing, one of the highest paid athletes in the world. And these dudes testing high. And guess what they blame it on? Regular shit. tea and steak. Steak from a taco stand. You a millionaire. All the best science, best things money can buy. I can see this mistake being by a 9-to-5 fighter, but a world class guy that's the money man in a sport, and you making these type of mistakes, bro. No, I don't. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. You got too much money for those excuses. You got too much money for those excuses. There's no excuses when you got that much money. Oscar Valdez, no excuse. No excuse. I would never cheat in my amateur career. I've been professional my whole career. I would never take any banned substances. But you took one. So now everybody else is asking, could they take some? Shit, I'm having a hard time making weight too. Could I get some? Could I go out and get some and get paid? You know what I'm saying? Kasinkiak could have turned the fight down, but guess what? He was in a situation to where he needed to take that fight because title shots ain't coming easy for Brazilians. So he had to take that fight. He had to. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers be tripping. And the Canelo fans be coming for you. I heard Yoel Romero lost yesterday, man. I didn't see the fight, but Yoel was 44. He's 44 now, man. Still looks like a physical specimen, but his fighting chops is over with, man. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. Yeah, man. I don't know about that, J Rod. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you see Abner Mares, you know what I'm saying? Totally different looking guy. Totally different looking guy. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Troy King had a I don't know if y'all know who he is, but I think he had a detached retina. He looks totally different now too. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me start looking into this shit. I don't feel like digging down into that shit. It ain't that serious, but other guys that got the same injury, well, Sugar Ray got it too, and he's all right. But other guys ain't so lucky. Michael Bisping looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like other guys, man, they it don't work out well for everybody. So I'm not sure. But Spence looked like nothing ever happened. I'll tell you that. It's looking like nothing ever happened. But yeah, these dudes been bullshitting with these fights. I hope Cambosis beat T.O. Yeah, I said it. I hope Cambosis beat Tiafimo. I want Cambosis to win. He seems like he really working hard. Um, I hope Cambosos can win. He ain't the most skilled guy. He ain't the better fighter or anything like that. But he seems like he got a lot of heart and a fighting spirit. I hope he can get the job done against the punk ass T.O. Because T.O. He ain't ready for it yet. Yeah, you beat Loma, but you ain't ready to be the man yet. You ain't ready yet. You should have been fought Cambosos. That should have been happened. What happened? What happened? No urgency to fight Devin Haney at all. No urgency to fight Dev. Want to marinate fights and shit like that's a cool thing to do. Marinating fights is the worst thing you can do. Over marination. There's a such thing as over marinating a fight. You only good as your last fight. You may look good one fight, then you try to marinate a bigger fight to fight another guy. Then you may look bad that fight, possibly lose. Then boom, they go that like man, these dudes be playing games. So I hope Cambosos just gets the job done, and then Cambosos can bring Lomachenko over there to Australia for a big showdown over there in Oceania, over there in Australia. That's how that's gonna play out. And Loma go get the bag over there in Australia, and Cambosos go give him a shot. But you gotta come over here, and we gonna pack the house with like 100,000 since Tio didn't want to come play. That's how we go do that. Because Teofimo Lopez was looking like a straight buster on the stage. Yeah, I think Loma's supposed to be fighting Comey. If Loma washes Comey like he did Nakatani, man, Loma's on a mission. Loma's on a mission. He's on a mission to get. He fought like a man on a mission. That Nakatani fight, man, he fought with no fear. He fought like a man on an absolute mission. Teofimo saw that shit. He's like, you know what? Nah, we moving on for Loma because he wouldn't have gave me a shot. So you know what? I ain't gonna give him one. Instead of just be like, you know what? I'll give you a shot. Yeah, I'll give you one. Fuck all that. But nah, he since he probably wasn't gonna give me one, I ain't gonna give him one. So just come on, bro. I mean, maybe I come from a different time. Maybe I come from a different place. But there's a difference between business and fear. Okay, there's a whole lot of fear there. That fight makes all the business sense in the world. So to all the Teofimo fans, yeah, phenomenally talented kid, but I question his heart. I really do. I question his heart, and that's just it. He got talent. He got skill. He got talent. He got power. I don't know, y'all. I mean, what do y'all think, man? That's a quick recovery time for a detached retina. I mean, excellent. Best doctor in the world type of recovery. Canelo recovery. Salute to Born Kui. I see you. That's right. Floyd's the master boxer. Floyd did some sucker shit, but man, he was a hell of a fighter though. Hell of a fighter. Floyd was good enough to have 2 decade careers. One where he was more offense, one as he got older, he switched it up to defense. He's good. You know what I'm saying? Good basketball players did that. Good athletes do that for longevity. Floyd switched it up for longevity, man. It may not have been the best times and shit like that, but he was good, man. Floyd Mayweather was really good. A lot of people think Spence bullshitting. Salute to Exclusive News Insider. Hey guys, hold on 1 second. Yeah. Hit that like button for your boy as you're in the building. I don't know how many likes we got. Bro Horse says Spence showed proof of that eye injury though. I mean he did. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna harp on it. Like I like Spence, so I just like bullshitting shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's on the other opposite team, man. So I just like fucking with him. He said EJ faked that eye injury. He's not elite. Man, bro, I don't know, man. It's looking sus, man. It really is. He said Spence Fetty Wap. Yep, you don't. I don't know, bro. Maybe it was a play for him to get him out of that Pacquiao fight. Let's be honest though. What Pacquiao had to beat Spence? That Pacquiao. Think about the damage that Pacquiao did to Ugas. So let's say Spence went into this fight with Pacquiao. What Spence had to won that fight? The weight drained. Um, the weight drain looking Spence here. Well, he had to went up in there and did what he needed to do to be a 42-year-old Manny. They said hell no, he would have lost. Man, I don't know, man. Because think of the damage that Ugas sustain against Manny. I mean, Manny barely even hit this guy with anything like significant in it. It was a lot of damage. And but Ugas is tough. You know what I'm saying? Ugas, he don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll sit there and take some shit. But Spence, Pacquiao probably would have fucked him up, man. Some horsehair gloves, some heavy hands and shit. They pulled Spence out of that fight probably, man, for a reason. So, but what's next though? Because any fight is gonna be a dangerous fight. Everybody's gonna be coming for your eye, all types of shit. And eyes are the most important. He's still gonna be out for a couple of months. He may be out for a couple of months, but it's still gonna be raising. People still gonna question it, bro, Horse. They gonna still question it. They gonna question it just because. Like, how's your eye fucked up and you back already? And they're gonna be looking at other athletes, other fighters, and seeing how they came back and how their recovery was. But see, Sugar Ray, the difference with Sugar Ray though, he took some years off, years, and he ain't had no crooked eye or nothing. You know what I'm saying? EJ the Wolverine, yeah, EJ the Wolverine. Earl Spence got a lot of riddles and mysteries surrounding him. His fans don't even know what's going on with him like that. Spence in these streets. Spence out here in these streets, man. Yeah. So people was coming for Ryan. I don't know. The first picture probably when he was younger, but yeah, he was looking jacked. People think people be cheating, man. Yeah, so y'all think this Spence right here would have been able to go up in there and fucking beat that Pacquiao that fought Ugas? I don't know. I don't know. He said EJ the new Blackbeard. That's funny. Yeah, those Texas boys, they have a bad run this year. Jamel needs to be fighting Castano. Nobody go harp on that though. Jamel needs to see him again. You got to see that guy, man. You got to see him. I don't care about no. Somebody made a mandatory or something, but I guess they want to hold that one because the division kind of it's kind of clear who's the best guys now at this point. So I guess they go kind of milk that fight a little bit. But Castano's a stud, man. I told y'all he was tough. I told y'all. The Argentine dudes, they ain't coming all the way up here to be playing around. The Argentine dudes, they for real. He said EJ got 9 lives. EJ is one of the strongest southpaws at welterweight. Yeah, I mean he is. How many southpaws at welterweight? And will he have a southpaw advantage against Bud? No, I don't think so. He won't have that southpaw advantage. You know what I'm saying? He won't have that he won't have that southpaw advantage against Bud. He won't have it. He hit me machine with everything he threw there. Yeah, that's what I said. Good, really good fighting instincts, man. Errol Spence and them knew who they was up against, and he wasn't even ready for Crawford, man. Let's cut the bullshit, guys. Let's cut the bullshit. Cut your fandom out of it and all that shit. Errol Spence wasn't ready for Crawford, man. He ain't ready for Crawford. He wasn't ready for him. That's why. That's why they was marinating that fight and stretching it out and shit. Because they knew Derek James coming out with his energy all weird. He know his boy ain't ready for a guy like Crawford yet. So they was glad that the fans was on what they was on. Because fans sometimes is unforgiving in boxing, but luckily for Spence, they love him. So he got the benefit of the doubt because he got the clout. Woo! Clipped him on his chin. That's gonna happen to Sean. He fuck around. That's what's gonna happen to Sean. So you believe that Ugas trained for Pacquiao, huh? I think so too, man. Ugas was very prepared for that, ain't it? Like he seemed like he was training for Pacquiao this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like a Pacquiao has a very hard style to deal with. He's a guy that you have to find a guy that can emulate his style in camp. But Udenis Ugas somehow magically was able to really handle Manny Pacquiao very well. Maybe it was just the size difference. Maybe it was other things, or it was Ugas was preparing for Manny this whole motherfucking time. He said Ugas, young billionaire, said he's able to end the Pac-Man. I mean, shit, who knows, bro? I was rooting for EJ to beat Pacquiao, but you know what I'm saying? Shit happened, bro. So it leads me to believe or question: would he have been able to go up in there and beat Pacquiao? Was he healthy? You know what I'm saying? Like fans don't think about shit like that. Was Spence healthy in camp? He might not have been healthy, dog. He looked it pretty bad. He didn't look good. He don't look like how he do now. You know what I'm saying? Now he's healed up with his eye, his face full. He looked healthy. You know what I'm saying? But when he was preparing for Manny, he was dying, bro. I think they did the right thing, honestly. If it's true, I think they did the right thing, man, to save this man's fucking career. Straight up. Manny Pacquiao would have hurt him. Manny Pacquiao would have hurt Spence. And he probably really wasn't ready for that fight right now. And now they probably thinking what they go do with him. Do they want to move up to 154? He was getting beat up in camp, man. He wasn't looking good in camp. We saw the video, young billionaire. We seen all that. We seen the evidence that he was possibly having a bad time at camp. So they put him out of that fight. They probably say, you know what? Let's just say he has detached retina. We can't use the COVID excuse. So let's just try this one, and let's just get him out of there because he's not looking good. And that could have been the play. It sounds crazy. It sounds like fucked up and all that, but it could be the truth. It could be the possibility. It could be the play. This could be the reason why guys like Bernard coming out being like, I'm just saying. I don't care either way. If it's true, I think it was smart. I think it was smart. No, you don't want you that's good, man. That's a good team. That's a good team. They're protecting their guy. Because Errol Spence likely would have fought regardless. But he got a detached retina though, allegedly, right? And that's the reason why the fight stopped. Who knows? Whatever the case, I think it was smart that he didn't go up in there and fight Pacquiao. That's what I'm saying. My V's. That's what I'm saying. Like Errol is a beast, but I don't like the way he was looking. How he didn't look strong. He didn't look strong. Okay, he just didn't look strong, and he got an eye injury and shit. Like, nah, man, he got up out of there, and for good reason. He got him up out of there. They got him up out of there, man. Yep. Probably was overtrained and shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably overtrained. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not go. I'm not go. If what people suspect is true and that this dude is this is just a cover up. I mean, I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it. But like I said, one thing I'm mad at is that I've been telling these dudes for 3 fucking years that him and Crawford should be fighting. Errol Spence would have been motivated. He'd have been trying to compete with Crawford, just staying in shape, just compete, just to stay in shape. But he had a protection plan from his fans. His fans protected him. He got lax. Started hanging out, living a fast life. He fell off course, and now he may not get back on it. You know what I'm saying? The Crawford fight would have gave that dude a lot of motivation. Of course, he had motivation to beat up on these other dudes. But come on, man. Nobody who. I mean, that wasn't the big boss, man. That wasn't the fight fans really wanted to see like that for real. We wanted to see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. That was the fight. That was the fight. Yeah. So J Rod thinks it's fake. The whole detached retina situation. A lot of people think it's fake, man. I don't know. I don't know why my video ain't playing that I had on here. Hold on, let me see if I get it. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's fake. It looks. I mean, I can see why people would believe that it would be, but I mean, shit, ain't no telling, man. It's a quick recovery, man. I just call him Wolverine. But yeah, man, hit that like button for your boy. I'm about to get up out of here. Shit, what I just do here? This shit laggy up anyway. Yeah, hit that like button for your boy on the way out. Peace out.